Alright guys, we are on the Open Local Map Key Plus Toggle mod page on Nexus Mods. I'm going to leave a link in the description down below so you guys can follow along with everything that I'm doing here. With that out of the way, let's get into what this mod is and what it does. It's very straightforward, very simple mod. Essentially, you are able to have a key that just automatically opens the local map and also toggles between the map and local maps. You don't have to zoom in every time to pull up the local map. And you can access the local map immediately rather than pull up the world map, zoom in, all that stuff. This is going to be very useful. There's another mod that does something similar, but we'll get into that much later. This mod just has it on a key press. The default buttons for this that I found is that N is the key that pulls up the minimap, and it also toggles between the minimap and, the local map and the world map. But I also noticed after installing this mod that M also toggles between the local map and the world map. There is a way to rebind this, but it is not super convenient, but I'm still going to show you guys how to do it, and hopefully with the knowledge that you get from this, you'll be able to change the keybinds pretty easily and consistently yourself. So let's dive into it. Alright, so we're getting into installation. So the first thing I want to talk about with installation is the requirements. This mod is going to be one of those mods that requires UE4SS. I'm going to leave a link in the description down below to my video going over how to get UE4SS installed locally and manually. It's a very straightforward, pretty easy to follow video. Hopefully you guys have already got that installed. If you don't, please do so now. This is going to be absolutely required in order for this to function. So let's get over here to the Files section here. We have two different options. This is the manual install version. I'm not going to mess with this even slightly. I'm just going to go straight to the Vortex version because I love my Vortex installs. If you guys want to dare to go down the manual route, there's a very simple instructions here on the manual installation right here, and it has the version for Game Pass and for Steam, so pretty simple, pretty easy to follow along. I don't think it's too complicated, but I still prefer Vortex. So I'm just going to do this mod manager download. We're going to do a slow download, and it is going to show up right here. It's already here. Okay. So here it is installed, it is ready to go. That is pretty much all there is for installation. But I did make a promise earlier in the video, and that is how to rebind the keys. So this is a pretty straightforward process as well. Basically this mod comes with a configuration file. All you have to do is open it and change the value. It's very straightforward. How do we get to this mod's files, though, if we have this mod installed with Vortex? That is a great question. It's very similar to how we changed the location of Oblivion Remastered, the game. It's pretty straightforward. As you can see here, next to remove, don't hit remove. Right next to it, the arrow, there's open in File Manager. We're going to go ahead and click that, and it pulls this file up. This is the actual mod. And here we've got mods, local map toggle, we have scripts, and we are going to go into the config.lua file. Now we can open this. I've got Visual Studio Code, but I'm pretty sure you can just edit it in Notepad. Yep. Okay. So we're going to pull Notepad maxed up so we can see everything pretty easily. Okay. So this is the open local map key, and this is key.in. Basically, if you change in to a different value like p, it's now going to be mapped to p to pull up the local map. And the toggle key, you could leave it as m, but there are mods that are utilizing m for other things, like the mod that closes the map with m. So maybe you want this to be O instead. You could also set P to something like L for local map and all that. All you have to do after you've set this up is go ahead and save it. I'm not going to do so because I like the defaults as they are, but it's just as simple as saving that. And then what I would do after you make changes there is I would uninstall, sorry, not uninstall, but I would disable this and re-enable it just so Vortex goes through its little process here. That might just be me being paranoid and calling voodoo magic or whatever, but it's what I would do. It's probably going to be the most consistent way to confirm that your changes are taking effect. I don't know that it's necessary. It's probably not, but it's what I would do. If you do what I do, it's going to work. If you don't do what I do, it might work. I'm going to go with the guaranteed. Anyways, all that being said, that's how you can change the which keys do what. That's all I've got for you guys. I hope this video is pretty helpful and useful to follow. Hopefully you guys have everything installed. You can test and play around with some of these hotkeys. I personally am using an Xbox controller for my gameplay, so I'm not going to get a ton of use out of this, but it is very nice to know that this is a mod that's available for people on keyboard and mouse. Alright guys, that's all I got for you. Have fun and happy Mondays. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching this video all the way through to the end. I really appreciate it, and I hope it was very helpful showcasing this mod and showing how to install it. I'm really hoping that we can get this channel growing so that we can show as many people as possible how easy it is to install some mods and showcase some really good mods that some hardworking people come up with. In order to do that though, I'm really going to need you guys' help. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel. Share this video with as many people as you can. We'll try to get this channel growing, and hopefully it helps as many people as possible. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys next time.